Lou Brissie, Corporal, U.S. Army. Served with them up until the time I was wounded in December 1944. Well, I laid out for a while, and when they started back with me, they were throwing in airburst, and I got bumped off of the front of the Jeep they had me on. And but it took, we were hit about 10 in the morning, and it was close to dark before I got to an aid station. But in those mountains, in the late afternoon, it could have been 4 o'clock. You know, I'm just not sure. I originally thought it took about 8 hours, but that didn't. When I sat down and think about that, didn't make sense, because in 8 hours it had been absolutely dark in the high mountains up there, like that. And then December, when it gets dark early anyway. But it did take a while, and we lost 3 officers in that barrage, company commander and 2 platoon leaders, several squad leaders, and I think they said 8 riflemen, I believe. I was told it was 180 millimeter. They had a partisan for the radio who was spotting for them, and spotted us coming up after we had gotten a shower and a hot breakfast. They were bringing us back up behind the line, and we were going to rest there until that night, and then we were to walk back into our position. We'd walked out the night before, replaced by part of the 85th Division, and brought our mess kits and canteens and rifles and helmets, left everything where, because we were going to come back and rest that afternoon, and then walk back in that night and assume the same position. It was in the winter line where there was no movement at all as far as the lines were concerned. It was only patrols, theirs and ours, at that time. So there wasn't any movement of positioning, really.